Alright, there you go.
Hi there, I am Tony McGuire Stoll, and I have organized a DJ's Gardens Reunion, which is a celebration of music in Colorado Springs for 20 years. And we've had many, many famous musicians come here when they were raw and hungry, and we've had many, many musicians become Colorado royalty and beyond. Tonight we have a once-in-a-time lineup with Jag Panzer and Titan Force from right in this area. Now these guys have traveled a lot and done a lot, and we are so honored to have them back home. And I'm really honored that I saw him and dragged him in here. This is Conklin, and he's the singer for Jag Panzer and Titan Force.
Two to blow, baby.
Yeah. So, when did Jag Panzer form?
Basically Mark and John and I went to school together since 2nd grade. So we got in our first band together, and there was originally a bass player singer in their first band. And he decided that he didn't want to do metal, so he kind of got out, and then we did cover bands and stuff, John, Mark, and I, in a band called Roller. And then we decided, well, you know, cover bands is not where it's at. We want to make our own music. So we started writing our own songs, and then we needed a name for the band, so we called ourselves Tyrant. Well, when it came time to, we had enough songs built up in about 1982-83 to make an EP and sort of like a record. We had like 4 songs that were solid, 5 songs, about 6 songs really. So we knew it'd be enough to make an EP. So we put the feelers out and stuff, and we got a record deal from a small-time record person in California, and then that's where it went. But when we signed that record deal with that person, they said, well, there's 2 other Tyrants that already have stuff put out. There's a New York based and one on the West Coast or something also. So they said it'd be to your benefit of your band, in order for you not to get misconstrued press-wise, change the name of your band. So my name is Harry, and with the type of voice that I have and I still have, I thought that the name Harry was not very metal, so what I wanted to do is kind of create a persona about the band, so people would say, who the fuck is this guy? And it would, create a press build up for the band, and also we could retain the original name. So I took the name of Tyrant, Harry the Tyrant Conklin, but in the first couple of records it was just the Tyrant. And then we changed our name to Jag Panzer. That was based on the Jagd Panzer, which is JAGD, of the Panzer Division of tanks, and they were a road division of tanks that was just a tank with a big ass gun on it, and they would sometimes, when on their days off, they would just go through places and just ransack like a bunch of pirates and stuff and do rogue missions on their own. So we thought that was cool, so to Americanize it, we dropped the D and we just called ourselves Jag Panzer, and that's how it all started, from me, Mark, and John, who went to school together, and we've been best buds ever since. And we put our first record out in 1984, we put our second one out in like 85, 86, that's when we felt that we needed at the time. There was like these flash guitarists coming out in bands like Rat and Motley Crue and the hair band era days. Satriani was starting to come out. Rob Halford was really getting big and Scorpions were huge, and they all had like lead guitarists. So Mark said, I'm better at rhythm guitarists, I write all the music, so let's find a flash-oriented, real ripping guitars. So that's when we got Joey in the band, and then we came out with the world-renowned Ample Destruction, and it's just built from there. So.
That is so awesome.
Yeah, but I've known Tony the whole time. I knew her as Liz back then. But yeah, we've known each other on and off through this whole time, so it's great to have a friendship with somebody like her, for such a long time. It's great. And for her to actually call me up, so you have to like dig through her purse for my phone number and stuff, and then she got a hold of me, and I was like, sure man, for you, anything girl, so here we are.
That is so awesome. And DJs, you played, what is it, 12 times?
Oh yeah, we used to be like the band in DJs a long time ago. We had a big show that we'd bring in, and it was war-based with all kinds of camouflage netting and kind of, we wanted to make a tank out of our drum riser, but there just wasn't enough room. But yeah, we were almost like the house band here for quite a bit at DJs, which DJs now is a pool billiards place, so we can't really play there tonight. But we used to come here, and this used to be called a long time ago the Institution, and this was also the next place to play for us. You know.
That is so awesome. And you gained fame, and you ended up touring in Europe, where you guys just exploded.
Yeah.
And you got this huge audience, and you're headlining major tours.
A lot bigger in Europe, yeah.
Yes, and that is just awesome.
Yeah. Get that Colorado name out there.
How'd you transition?
Oh my God.
Actually, Titan Force was there the whole time. Titan Force were three brothers, John, the bass player and singer at the time, and then Mario, who was the guitarist, songwriter, and was a collaborator, and then Stefan, who was the drummer. And they were known as Titan. So they would sometimes even open up for Jag Panzer, you know, a lot. And we would go to parties, and they would play Jag Panzer songs, and whenever I'd attend their parties, they'd get me in there singing with them and stuff. So we've known Titan Force forever, yeah, as Jag Panzer. But then there was a falling out between Joey and I and Jag Panzer, and we left Jag Panzer. They got a different lead guitarist, they got a different singer in the band, and they started doing, you know, different projects. And during that time, I did my stint with Titan Force, and we came out with a couple albums and enough material to make a third album. But then Jag Panzer needed a singer at the time, and they got Joey. They were thinking of getting Joey back in the band, and so I asked Titan Force, you know, we had a death in the band of Titan Force. Bill Richardson had committed suicide, and so they were kind of like, what are we going to do? What should we do go forward at this time? But they had such a great respect for Jag Panzer. They said, you know what, you need to get back in Jag Panzer and do that for a while, because we really respect you guys, and they're at a point to where, you know, it's a good time for you to come back in the band. And plus, it was just me and Joey had left at the same time, so now me and Joey were returning at the same time, and we got a lot better record deal, a lot better sales, a lot better touring, and so it was just a good thing too. So, but all through the course of the year, since they've always been in town, we've been good friends. We've always got together and written songs. So now we've got enough compiled to where Titan Force is ready to put out another album. So I just finished recording the Jag Panzer album. It's been about maybe 4.5, 5 years since Scourge of Light's coming out. So we're putting out a new one called Deviant Chord, and that's all my parts are done. Everybody else is done. We're just waiting for Joey's leads to go down, which probably are done by now. And then when that project's completely finished, I'm going to dive in and complete any Titan Force stuff that may have, you know, needed completion. Then we'll put that out.
It's really exciting, and I know Titan Force has quite a following over in Europe as well.
Right.
And their songs, a lot of them are considered classics. And it's really an honor to get both Titan Force and Jag Panzer here. We're hearing, and several other bands. I really suggest you come on down, because it's getting packed. You do not want to miss this. Who else will be another reunion?
Well, you know, I'm thrilled for this opportunity to say hello, first of all, and you know, hear the history of these fine bands, because I came here from California in 1988, and the first place I went was the Gardens, and so a lot of those days were a blur, like for most of us, you know, and it's really good to know that you guys made an international mark. I mean, I looked on Amazon for your CDs, both Titan Force and Jag Panzer. Wow, the Jag Panzer CDs were like $25 a piece, because they're coming from Japan, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But the interesting thing too is that I've gotten to know Stefan Flores from playing jazz, basically, with a lot of jazz players in town like Kim Stone and Michael Reese, and you know.
Also, his brother John is a well-renowned jazz bass player. You know, plays in the Broadmoor area and stuff. So
I've only heard about that, and that's the whole joy of what we do at KCOS Digital Media, is that we are in a missions to spread Colorado music to the world, even more so than you have. You know, with your two bands, we want to make it an export commodity for everyone that's playing today and coming up tomorrow.
that's right.
So we play all Colorado music 24/7.
Excellent.
And I would love to have some Titan Force and Jag Panzer to add to the catalog.
Easy said, easy done.
That's great. Now, is there anything else you want to talk about, Tony? I mean, what are we going to
Just
do
get down
tonight?
here early because, like Liz said, it's getting packed, and there is a cap at about 3. Maybe you can squeeze in 350 if you're tiny and you've lost a lot of weight. But I mean, get down here now because it's already half house, and there's already bands playing. There's already a barbecue going. I mean, they've got great food down here. I just had a burger and it was juicy, delicious. So you know the beer's good. They got great price drinks here and stuff. So get down here and hang out to make sure that you got a place to sit or stand, because it's going to be standing room only really soon here. So
Well, and we also want to say that we are, of course, streaming for your international audience on YouTube and KCOSdigitalmedia.com.
Right.
If you want to put that out any more than you probably already have.
right,
But once again, it's just been a privilege and a pleasure, and
you're very welcome.
we are looking forward to some really great music today.
I got one more thing to say. The music is here at Rock's Sports Bar and Grill. They have great owners, Derek and Shannon Banderas,
Yes.
who's kind enough to host this. It is the best place for live music. You only know if you come on over. Thanks for
Very
listening.
nice. Thank you both for doing this
You're welcome.
and the day.